Hello, I'm the Nostalgia Critic. I remember it so you don't have to.
Greetings and welcome to Ask That Guy with the Glasses.
Oh my god, this is the greatest movie I've ever seen in my life!
So I'm sitting there tending bar.
Black a dog bill, some call me. But only when they're drunk, because my real name is Howard.
Good evening and welcome to Laurie Prince Live.
I am General Zod, and you will kneel before me. Kneel!
Hey everyone, Dave here, and I'm very thrilled to be sitting with two men whose work you may know from thatguywiththeglasses.com.
We are boys. We are children.
Little things.
I'm here with Doug and Rob Walker. How are you guys enjoying snowy Connecticut so far?
It's kind of like snowy Chicago, only 3 inches less snow.
Not a fan. Not a fan.
Out of the freezer and into the fridge.
Yes, I believe Bilbo Baggins coined that phrase. We are here with you two are best known, obviously, for your work with the Nostalgia Critic, the
Several
television.
porn sites, yeah, but outside of that, yeah, Nostalgia Critic's pretty. It's a big thing.
There's some other videos of us in numerous police stations too. I don't know if you want to.
They're pretty funny, but not for children.
No.
Those are those going to be on the upcoming DVD?
No, not unless we're really desperate. So yes.
Or
yes.
really drunk, which we have been
Yes.
and are now.
No. Yes. Maybe.
So you've mentioned in the past that one of the key inspirations for the Nostalgia Critic character was Daffy Duck. I was just curious if you have a particular favorite Daffy Duck cartoon. That's where my mind goes after you discuss porn and being drunk.
That's where my mind goes too. Isn't that hilarious?
The one with the chipmunks. No, wait, that was Donald.
That was Donald, yeah. Let's see. The one where he gets sodomized. Wait, no. That was a dream.
Duck-a-muck.
That's a good one, yeah. That's just a character being pushed to his, nth degree. That's really,
Duck-a-muck
really
and pretty much any with Bugs Bunny and Elmer.
yeah, it's sort of that trilogy with Elmer
Where it's all
and
about
Bugs.
trying to get out of ritualized execution. That's pretty much it. It's like, you die, no,
hilarious.
you die, no, you die, no, you die.
Executions are funny.
Yeah.
Another clear influence on your work is Mystery Science Theater. One of the things both that show was known for and you have a reputation for is making a lot of puppets, yes, when Bargo does them. Puppets and also you both tend to make a lot of obscure references. Was there ever a reference that you wanted to put in a video that you just cut out because you thought it was too obscure?
I think people have complained that some are too obscure, but we
Numerous
usually just throw
references
them
to
in.
serial killers past, normally.
Anything with feces and clowns, for some reason, people don't get. I don't know why, so I try to keep those out.
Well, there was also the one about the elephant and the Volkswagen Bug.
That was hilarious. I don't know why we didn't leave that in.
Oh, and the banana cream pie.
No, that was your addition. That was just sick.
At least it was better than yours in the cabbage. Fuck off. Only saying. Fuck off. Have we had a real obscure reference that we didn't put in?
I don't know.
It's like, he's asking actually good questions.
Yeah, it's like we should probably answer them real.
I don't know. This is what the people want. They just want you to clown around, like the monkey.
Dancing. We're dancing.
We're funny. We can't break back into character now. We sort of broke it.
We had some that were probably too. I had one about the Iron Chef America guy.
No, we made that in Double Dragon, right? Yeah,
we made we made that one. I'm trying to think. I thought for sure you were gonna yank the Jeffrey Dahmer's dinner theater joke that I had in Stephen King's It.
That's
but
not
it kept
obscure.
going.
That's just sick.
Yeah, that was just sick.
I don't know. If there are, there's very few. It has to be something where it's like, a lot of Dune references he wants to get in. I'm just like,
Yeah, but a lot of people get those. You just won't because you won't watch
I'm putting him in more and more. I just don't like Dune. So that's why I leave him out. But yeah, I'm trying to put him in more for you Dune idiots out there. So it's all good. He's a Dune idiot. And a bit of a spaz, as you can tell. He's got a condition. It's called being an idiot. Okay. Next question.
Continuing along the Mystery Science Theater theme, you have a lot of crossover demographic appeal with RiffTrax. You've targeted some of the same films.
To answer your question, yes, we would do Mike Nelson.
Well, that goes without saying.
You were going there, right?
Clearly.
We have gone there.
you've targeted a lot of the same films: Battlefield Earth, The Room, Star Wars Holiday Special. And fans really enjoy seeing different comedians' perspectives on these notoriously bad films. And of course, you even got to work with the RiffTrax crew when you won the contest and got to do Batman Forever. What was that experience like, aside from tedious writing for that movie?
Well, we've never been back, so that should tell you everything you need to know.
No, there is some truth to that. It is very difficult. It's difficult for us to do. But yeah, these guys are obviously like huge influences on us. I mean, we did steal a lot from them, They are
the influence, pretty much.
Yeah, they were
our
biggest,
as kids. They were our
biggest.
heroes. We were just like, oh, if only we could do that. And then we got the opportunity, and we're like, oh crap, it's really hard.
So it was really cool to actually like talk with them and sort of work with them. We got their notes back, recommending this joke might work, you may want to cut this short and stuff. But and the funny thing is,
we didn't have to cut much. That was the funny thing. They liked most. There were a couple jokes that they thought were kind of risque, like they wanted those out, and there were a couple other ones like you could word this better.
Well, but it was nice because they didn't say take this out. It was very much this. You might want to think about this. Like they said very clearly, it's your baby, but you might want to think about.
They gave us hints about like the timing may not be right because there's too many jokes in a row, or stuff like that. So.
And the funny thing is, they're just as funny, like just naturally, like just talking every day. Like they're just tossing these jokes.
We did a Skype meeting with it was Mike Nelson, Bill Corbett, and Kevin Murphy. And the Skype was completely failing on us, and they were just ripping us a new one for it. Like, because it was like, I can't hear them, and it's like, oh god, that's great. This is off to a wonderful start. It was like, we should just talk smack about them right now. They were just like going off.
Well, and the funny thing is that our microphone wasn't working. We were going nuts trying to get this to work, and we thought it was so funny. We actually made that the intro for the RiffTrax, the Batman Forever
one. We wrote that in there. That was based on actual events. Kind of.
where we didn't think the mic was on, so we start making fun of Mike Nelson, even though he's right there listening to all of it.
And his performance, as always, was great. It was like, oh wow, I'm really insulted.
And that was the coolest thing, actually writing for Mike Nelson and Kevin Murphy. I mean, you're actually writing for these people that you grew up listening to.
So we tried to do something.
Answer your phone,
like,
you failure.
Who would you dare
failure
call me?
Talk about Mike Nelson, Kevin Murphy, the other crow.
Hello.
This sounds saucy.
Well, I hope you're happy. You're in an interview now. No, you're already on. You may as well just say hi. Everybody say hi to my fiance. Hi. Hi.
She's a total slut.
Okay. Later. She's like, okay, bye. Now I've scarred her for life. We're not getting married now.
Hope you're happy. This interview just ruined a marriage.
Completely tanked my marriage to be.
Well, I better make it worth it by asking you a couple questions.
Well, then go on then.
You've played several characters in some of the videos.
Guilty as charged.
But if you knew back then how many times you'd have to put it back on, what would you have told him the first time he told you to put on the Santa Christ costume?
No. Absolutely not.
You should be getting that.
Yeah, no, you need to get this.
Okay, back to Rob.
I got nothing. No, I don't mind doing it. It was more when we were in Reno and Doug had sent me on a shot that completely destroyed my leg. And then he sits there, pussy.
Pussy.
Yeah.
Pussy.
Yeah, sure. So he has me do this whole thing in the Santa Cruz outfit. He's like, oh no, keep the outfit on, we're gonna need you. And there's like hot lights and everything, and like it's hot and itchy as hell, and I'm like standing up for like an hour and a half, and he's like, oh yeah, it turns out we don't need you, we're gonna cut the scene. Yeah, you're a dick.
So you're probably more appreciative when you just have to do voice work, like your impressions for Christopher Walken, Vincent Price.
I don't know what you're talking about, Christopher Walken.
He's very humble about it.
Yeah.
How did you, what first got you interested in doing impressions and voice work like that?
I would just hear Doug do impressions, and I was like,
they
wow,
sucked.
that's awful. Absolutely awful, so I'll do it.
That's pretty much the truth. It's like some impressions that you can do
That's
better.
what makes it great. It's not only an insult, it's true. It's not a joke.
Talking about Kick-Assia for a minute, the DVD of Kick-Assia is very entertaining. It's got great behind-the-scenes features. It's something I recommend for for just about any low-budget filmmaker.
It's for the purists.
Well, I find it works. The DVD works. It's great as an inspiration for low-budget filmmakers because it shows what can be accomplished.
As a warning for low budget.
Well, that's the
not
second
do
thing.
this.
That's the extra. It's an inspiration to show what can be accomplished on like a short time span on a low budget, but also a cautionary tale. Like Bargo's behind-the-scenes vlog showing showing all the insanity that happens.
Bargo exists in his own universe that is different from
He's
the
not of
plane
this
that normal
world.
people exist on.
He's in Bargo Land, which he hasn't named it, but we named it for him.
It is a strange place that most normal people can only achieve by doing lots of Vicodin. So
So are there any other horror stories from Kickassia that didn't make it onto the DVD or just?
I practically had my leg amputated. Apart from that, I don't know.
There was that whole cross-dressing thing that,
Doug did.
yeah, that,
Yeah.
but that was not on the DVD, so I should not have said that.
So aside from the big crossovers and the anniversary videos, what do you think was the most complicated video shoot you've ever had to work on?
You just named them.
Yeah, you just named them all.
Well, those go without saying, but
The nerd one was that was long and intense because we worked.
Yeah,
like
that's true, the
12
final
hours
battle, the
in
quote-unquote
his-
final battle.
in his basement.
And he had to have the air conditioning turned off, or else you'd hear the
Yeah,
air
and
conditioning.
It was in the middle of summer.
So it got
and it was
hot.
like 85 degrees outside. It was sweltering in there.
I think his wife was doing like a water run every 2 seconds. We just take
Yeah.
the water, go, 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 go,
We
go.
were just
Zoom.
chugging it left and
Yeah.
right.
So it was fun though. It was pretty cool.
Yeah, that was difficult. Most of the anniversary videos are difficult. Apart from that, it's pretty easy because it's just you in front of a screen.
Yeah, it's pretty straightforward.
Actually, no. For me, anyway, the con stuff is difficult because it's pure white knuckle filmmaking. It's just like, okay, Rob, I'm gonna do this whole skit. You have one shot. Don't screw it up.
Yeah, you're probably happy when I did the Zod one this time because it's just me at the podium.
Yeah, it was pretty easy. It's like I'm gonna do Zod. I'm just gonna get up at the podium. Just film me. I'm just like, okay. It's like that's way easier than the ones where I'm like running left and right all over the place.
And one final question I've always been curious about. You've mentioned in the past
He is gay. Oh, sorry.
that wasn't just curiosity.
That was a night, a special night.
You've mentioned in the past that Chester A. Bum originated from the voice you were doing in the Cloverfield review, but I have to ask, because this is a movie you've used a lot of clips from, was there any inspiration from the homeless guy in UHF as well?
You know, maybe the change line, because he actually does say, change, mister, you got change. I mean, maybe a little bit from, I say it's a mix between that weird voice of different Cloverfield, that guy, and maybe Bill Murray from Caddyshack. That'd probably be,
Cinderella story. Cinderella story.
Cinderella story.
Yeah, the funny thing is you would think it would be the guy from UHF, but if it was, I think it was only subconsciously.
Yeah, I think he is in there, but I wasn't thinking of it. I think it's just back in my head. So he probably played a part. Yeah, definitely the change line, I think. $1. Thanks, mister.
All right, well, thank you both for sitting here and chatting with me, and
It was your pleasure.
it was.
Ruined his wedding. Hope you're happy.
Yeah.
Well,
You'll be hearing from my attorney.
hey, I got to leave my legacy somehow. So,
Your balls somehow today, son.
Why is it always with balls?
You just said I'm gay, so now,
Yeah,
I got to
okay.
follow through.
Okay.
We've already established myself as a gay cross-dresser.
You play the character a little too well, that's all I'm saying.
I like to get in women's clothing. Character. I like to get in character and stay in it. And right now my character is saying rip his balls off. You don't want part of that?
No.
All right, it's just going to be you and me, pal.
all right, well, if you want to see more balls getting ripped off, you can find them at thatguywiththeglasses.com. Thanks for watching. Thank you very much.
And if we're lucky, that will never be broadcast.